millions of Americans, there is something innately comic about Brooklyn. The world's most frequently purchased bridge leads to Brooklyn. Too many people live there. Millions of cars have died there. And everyone is affectionately amused by the brash Brooklyn style. But Brooklyn is not just the birthplace of the population problem, the transportation crisis, and the worst accent in America. In reality, it is a city rich in history and culture. George Washington slept in Brooklyn. Winston Churchill's mother came from Brooklyn. So did the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now, one of Brooklyn's most distinguished citizens has returned home to make a move. Barbra Streisand is the epitome of Brooklyn charm. And it's no accident that one of the world's zaniest women was raised in one of the world's zaniest cities. Some people won't do to say the subway standard. Zany Barbra meets zany Brooklyn. The movie makers are in Brooklyn to film For Pete's Sake. A comedy about a girl who does everything wrong. Comes out a winner.
See, it's the kind of part I've always wanted, an intelligent, refined, sophisticated woman of the world. A woman who always travels first class.
Brooklyn is the perfect place for a story like this. Rooting for the most unlikely types is part of the famous Brooklyn tradition. When pioneer aviator Wrong-Way Corrigan flew out of Brooklyn for California and landed in Ireland, the people of Brooklyn didn't laugh. They gave him a hero's welcome on the steps of Borough Hall. Now, Brooklyn Borough Hall is witnessing a little modern movie heroism as Barbra plays the part of a young woman who will stop at nothing to help her husband, Pete, afford a better life. And in the world of today, being able to afford anything is a miracle. Faced with skyrocketing inflation, rampant crime, blatant social injustice, and endless red tape, Barbra struggles desperately just to make ends meet. $3,000 and I could make it. And ends meet in the strangest places. On the streets of Brooklyn, Barbra finds a loan shark to finance Pete's dream. 21, 22, 23, 24, and of course, money is the root of all comedy.
And if you don't have it by tomorrow, you're dead.
This goes down another buck or so, we're wiped out.
But if they kill us, they'll never get their money.
I guess that gives you the last night. Actress Molly Pecan is a veteran of the New York stage. Plays another comic Brooklyn type. A shady lady who's something of a philosopher.
I've never cheated before, you know. Cheating is when it's for fun. This is sensible.
Struggle, but not too hard.
Okay.
Too hard, too hard.
Stop! The deeper Barbra gets into Brooklyn, the deeper she gets into trouble. Where else but in Brooklyn could a movie company rent a used subway station that's been closed for repairs since the 1940s? Actually, it would be impossible to film at a subway station in current use. It would throw an already complicated system into total chaos. So, the city of Brooklyn has set aside a station solely for the use of movie makers.
If I push the walls open. That's fine.
Of course, what film about Brooklyn would be complete without an encounter with organized crime?
Take this package, get on the subway, get off at Borough Hall.
I see a heavy woman, dressed just like you.
She'll be carrying a yellow shopping bag.
Don't make a mistake.
Back at Borough Hall, they're filming a Brooklyn variation on a famous Manhattan custom, dressing tough cops in women's clothing.
Not the pocket.
Please, you're under arrest.
Movie Bullets, director Peter Yates created the most famous chase ever filmed. Now, in For Pete's Sake, he's treating the people of Brooklyn to what may Streisand versus a cattle stampede in the wilds of Flatbush.
They said my cattle came in here. They didn't come through here. They came through here. Nothing broke?
Very.
Knock on wood.
This has been an inside look at the making of a movie comedy that is as much about Brooklyn as it is about Barbra.
Hey, mister! Mister, did you pick up John?
Knock her up.
300 years, Brooklyn has survived hot summers, cold winters, and bad baseball. Now, Brooklyn, New York, birthplace of Barbra Streisand and the foot-long hot dog, faces its greatest challenge, the movie makers.